Alright, so this is a full moon reading for Scorpio. It's the December full moon in Cancer the Crab, the cold moon, on December 30th, 2020. So let's get into it. It's probably just mostly going to be emotions, so we'll see how it goes. Anyway, so the first question is what is your current emotional state? So the Hangman in reverse, so stalling, needless sacrifice. Um, Fear of change, selfishness, unwillingness to change or sacrifice. Not giving a task or a goal full effort. Senseless sacrifice again. Going with the crowd. Great egotist. So you might be in your ego a little bit, like, oh, I can do this, blah blah. In my experience, if you follow the crowd, it's not gonna work out for you. It's kind of like water seeping its own level. Like there's a certain level in plumbing where the water will go to, so that it would be equal with the rest of it. So if there's a flood, it's going to equal that, or if it's, and that's how you tell where the equilibrium of your house is, through where the water would stop on normal thing when you put like a toilet in or a sink in, where the water level is, and then the pressure it takes to get it up into the toilet or up into the faucet. So, yeah, so, I wouldn't go with the crowd because you don't want to be part of, an equal thing, because that means that you'll probably get equal benefit out of it. So, like, if somebody gets $20 and you're kind of following them, you're probably also going to get $20 or less because they see you as the same. So it's better to stand out in the crowd than it is to kind of go along with it. Alright, and then we have, how can you develop your sense of security? We have the Eight of Cups. The Eight of Cups is in reverse, obviously. So it's avoidance, fear of change, fear of loss, happiness, joy, feasting, striving for a goal. So, say, if you started going towards your goal, you would get that momentum to continue. But if you stay still, it could be kind of a little bit antsy, like, oh, I'm going to do this tomorrow, oh, I'm going to do this tomorrow, and you keep putting it off until the last minute. But if you started striving for it, it would take off. So it's kind of in the middle right now, because it's kind of telling you what could happen and then where you're at right now, which is kind of the fear of change. So if you continue, you'll probably reach momentum and, see where it takes you. Right now it could be in like inertia mode, where it could be like you started something and then you're kind of going back into a normal state. Alright, and then we have number 3, which is, what can your vulnerability teach you? We have the Devil. So addiction, materialism, playfulness, all that is evil, bondage, failure, inability to obtain a goal, dependence to the point of ruin, violence, destruction, things that go bump in the night, bad temper with no humor unless malicious, unprecedented, strange experiences, temptation, and controversy. So it could be going through a cycle mode. Let's see. A cycle could be like you're reliving certain aspects of your life that weren't as savory, that kind of hold you back or kind of play to your insecurities, I would say. So you could need to do some, resolving of that dark night of the soul or meditation and a journal, I would say, and get all that out so then it's not like it continuously is like you're playing devil's advocate, like, oh, this happened to me, this happened to me, this happened to me. You have to do this and do that in order to please me, stuff like that. Like, nobody is responsible for what's been going on with you or what happened to you or whatever. But, you do have to come to a resolution of why things happen, and actually write them down, come to your own conclusions, try to, like, meditate on it so then you could kind of be like, oh, I was young, this happened, this happened, this happened. Instead of saying, oh, this person hurt me because of, they're a big meanie pants. You have to kind of resolize it to a resolution. Resolize. It's a big word for college. But yeah, you have to kind of come to a solution on why things happen to you. And it can't just be like, this person did this because they're revengeful. People do things because your energy is in that energy and you attract the same energy that you're putting out. So you kind of have to mirror somebody and then try to find out what they're mirroring back to you. So you kind of can resolve your own fears and stuff that's been happening. So then it doesn't happen again. So that you can be clear, free, clear, in order to receive good things in your life. So, alright, where is your sensitivity heightened in the cycle? Let's see. The Page of Swords in reverse. The Page of Swords in reverse is deception, manipulation, all talk, the evil side of these qualities, all except illness, lack of preparation, a powerless person. So, let's see, like, you could be malicious for the sake of not being able to do anything, which kind of sounds counterproductive, but, like, if you felt, kind of like put on the back burner at any point in time. Maybe you have abandonment issues, maybe you have parents that aren't 100%, good role models. It kind of puts you in a state of always being emotional, always being kind of put in an awkward stance where you're developing into a person, that has opinions and has things, and you kind of want attention, so it might not be the most it might not be the most popular opinion, and it could just like be totally like just to get a rise out of people so that they recognize you or they like you for the same likes that they have. But you want some kind of verification that people listen to you or you get attention in some way, shape, or form to be relevant. So that could also be it. Which people do that a lot. But the thing is that you don't need to be recognized for negative things. You can be recognized for positive things. You could be positive. Like, you can kind of be one of those people that manipulates certain people's words and stuff in order to make comedy. Like, instead of this person being like, you're this, this, and this, you could be like, oh, possum, something, something, something. My friend was master of words, so, like, she could make rhyming words out of what people say in order to kind of censor it in a funny way. But, and it would make everybody laugh, even the person that was insulting her, and then she'd gain friends that way. Very funny and, methodical in that way, but still, she was great at that. Anyway, you can do the same. I mean, you choose what you're going to do. You can be negative, you can be positive, or you can be kind of in the middle, but you want everybody to walk away as equal parties. And you kind of have to make that decision at some point. You can't always be kind of, taking it out on other people because you don't have the same opportunities, or you don't feel the same way as other people, or people tell you exactly how you are as a person. Like, the truth can hurt, but also the honest truth could be that they don't know you. Like, the first reputational appeal people get is usually their first interaction with you as a person. So you can change that if it was bad and do something more fun and stuff like that. But you could be like, I had a bad day, and like everybody has bad days. And then make it fun, make it whatever. You can be a conversationalist. But don't take it out on people. Like, I know some people can be assholes, but the human race is full of them, so you kind of have to make your own happiness. You can't take it out on other people to make them sad or unworthy of something. So you kind of have to do that, Scorpio, sometimes. But you choose how you want people to remember you. And it could be a long-standing thing. I'm going to say this. Just be nice to certain people that you don't know too well and that kind of go in and out of your life, because you will meet them again. And it might not be that you're in power in that moment in time, if you know what I mean. Anyway, let's see. If you like this reading, leave a like. If you like what I'm doing on here, subscribe. And if you have any questions, comments, concerns, ideas for my next video, leave them in the comment section below and I will read those. Also, I will be putting love readings up on January 2nd. That's when it's going to start. And then every Friday for the next year. It's going to be fun. It's mostly energies, so, you kind of know where you're at as far as relationships go and what energies are coming in and out. So you can choose to embrace them or choose to let them flow. Alright, so I will see you then, or I will see you in the next video, which will probably be on Tuesday of next week, alright? Anyway, so either Tuesday or Saturday I'll see you, alright? Anyway, thank you, Scorpio, and I hope this helped you out in some way. And you really do choose how people perceive you as a person, so just remember that, because it's going to help you out later. I guarantee it. Alright, later.